striking your irons well is really important if you want to be shooting lower scores. But there's some common pitfalls I often see people fall into that is making it much harder to get that compression and that pure feeling iron strike. And one of those pitfalls we're going to talk about today. So the pitfall I often see is people turning with a shoulder plane that is too flat. And what that looks like in the swing is, as I swing the club back, a loss of my posture and standing up, turning my shoulders too level like this. The danger of doing this too much is any time I stand up and move away from the ball, I have to undo that in the downswing, and that means dipping down or not dipping down and hitting the top of the ball. This is never going to be overly consistent, and it's going to make it hard to compress your irons and consistently hit the ground in the right place. So what do we need to do instead? Well, it's important we turn our shoulders on a level plane. And what that looks like is making sure as I swing the club back, my left shoulder is going down more towards my trail foot, as opposed to coming up and out of the shot like this. So the way I like to feel that in a practice swing, and what I've done here is I've put a club down on my ball to target line, and I'm going to take the club that I'm holding and put it across my chest like this, getting into my normal golf posture. As I turn, what I'm trying to do is get the butt end of the club to point down towards the club on the ball. And you can see as I'm doing this, it's much easier for me to maintain my posture, and it's easy for me to get a much fuller turn onto my back leg. If we do this drill and we're turning with too much of a flat shoulder plane, the butt end of the club is going to point more away from you, and that's going to give me the impression of sort of standing up. And again, if I stand up, I'm going to have to dip down, and my contact's never going to be as consistent as it might be if I'm turning a good shoulder plane. So once we've done a few of these and we've got a good feel for what that feels like, getting left shoulder down towards the club on the grounds, we're going to take that into some normal practicings where I'm holding the club, and I'm going to try and take that feeling through. Left shoulder down, big full turn. And again, once I've done a few of these, it's going to be into a full speed practice swing. And hopefully you'll start to find from here that you're hitting the ground a little bit more consistently. And once you've got a good feel for this, it's time to do it with the ball. And you might choose here to have one more sort of practice backswing, really exaggerating the feeling of that shoulder going down, and then you're ready to hit. Again, if you're getting this right, you should be striking the ground, and hopefully you'll be starting to strike the ground in the right place. You'll feel a little bit more compression, you'll be getting that piercing flight from your irons. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Share it with your friends, and there'll be much more golf coaching tips coming soon.